Circle of Professional Engagement. My name is Ayodele Ayowole, a 500 level student of Mechanical Engineering in Covenant University. The way I see it, my scope should be like my interest as it relates to my professional engagement, and then looking at it, my biggest interest or what I'm most passionate about as it relates to my profession should be problem solving. Ever since I was very young, I'd always had the thing like that itching, that's moving to solve problems, little problems. Maybe when it comes to things like how do we do this, what is a better way of doing this, how can we make things better, and all that. Ever since I was young, and then growing up, I saw like maybe I should actually do something professionally that would engage me in solving problems on a day-to-day basis. And looking at that, I saw like my best avenue of doing that should be in terms of engineering, since engineering is mainly about problem solving. That's application of science to solve engineering problems and problems in society. So I realized like that even in engineering, I must have a particular line, a particular place that is very specialized. And then I thought about mechanical engineering because it deals with a lot of math, and math, everyone knows that math solves problems analytically and all of that. So getting into school, I decided to do mechanical engineering, which is very interesting, by the way. And then how have I been able to solve problems with my mechanical engineering profession ongoing? So during my industrial attachments, which was done in Chevron, by the way, I realized that I also had interest in oil and gas industry, and then I tried to see how mechanical engineering relates to oil and gas industry, like try to find my foot in there, try to create a space for me. And then in my working, I was able to solve a problem, surprisingly, because there was a time where we were meant to do a particular survey which was going to cost about $80 million, which was due to some survey that was done before, which was not done properly. So we're going to do the whole survey again, which was going to be $18 million, a geotechnical survey, by the way. But then I saw that with the previous survey, which was insufficient, it was probably not necessary to do a brand new one. And then I went to my drawing board, I did a lot of analysis, employed some things that I've learned as a mechanical engineer, some problem solving skills that I also have naturally. And then by the end of the day, I came up with a white paper that I presented to the upper management of the company. And the preferred alternative, which was one of the ones I gave, which they eventually went by, at the end of the day saved the company about $10 million, which was a very great feat, and I got like a recognition and award for it. So I think that is really what my significant circle of professional engagement is. And then also I think I like to speak, but then not as a platform of a motivational speaker or something like that, but also as it relates to my field. Like, look at people like Steve Jobs today, Bill Gates. They are people into computer business, software, hardware, and all of that. But then we found out that they've done a lot of speaking. That's because of the great feats they've achieved. So the way I see it, when you key into your scope, which in my own field is problem solving, you get to a certain level where people want to hear your view, people want to hear what you have to say, like now speaking. So I have interest also in speaking to make others know how I feel about things. Thank you very much. This is my scope.